from the moment the Parliament voted that we wanted to fast track this initiative and we would give it our almost 100% support, I think we have been it's been very effective and things have moved. So we're at the point now where there's a high expectation there from citizens that this certificate will be available to them. For those who want to travel, absolutely, it's very important for people who from families who haven't seen family members, who haven't been able to just sit down around a table with their families for over 15 months now. And it is quite, when you step back, when you think about it, it is a very, very difficult situation for them. So I think we have to bear that in mind as well. It's very important. So, we're at the point now where we're going to have to, Parliament has agreed, we want to strike a balance, recognising that the balance has to be struck between what member states in terms of protecting the health of their citizens, watching the epidemiological situation as it may advance in some cases and may not. And so that balance is there now, trying to integrate the traffic light system, hopefully, with the certificate. But for all the reasons that the previous speakers have said, I'm very much welcome and supportive. We need to make it easier to travel now. And as we've seen, like up to 50% of European citizens have had their first dose of their vaccine. So we're in a very different situation than we were at the beginning of this year. And that's very positive. And we can see it in the numbers in hospital cases reducing all the time. And that to me has always been a very strong measure. So I again would like to repeat the chaos the potential chaos at our airports. You've seen it with the testing certs. I've seen a couple of times I've been asked for my obviously all the time for your PCR test within 72 days. But then some airlines and some airports will want to see your actual appointment to verify that it isn't, that the test result you have isn't a forgery. Now, so that's what's out. That's potentially what's out there. The same with vaccines. So we need something that has this QR code that is authenticated and can be used to get people to facilitate easier movement through our airports. Because at the moment, now airlines won't give a boarding pass beforehand. You have to present yourself at the airport, which I can understand. But so something as simple, if you like, as this certificate on your phone or on your hand with the QR code can make an enormous difference. So would tread cautiously, tread carefully. I know from airlines, looking at airlines and what they're expecting maybe this month to be 50% of their 2019 levels. Is not quite the same for Ireland, but across Europe, Eurocontrol figures would state about 50% of levels of 2019 in July, expecting it to actually go up to 70, almost 80% in some cases. So, so that is encouraging. And I know the European Centre for Disease Control and EASA, the European Air Safety Association, are preparing revised guidelines now that they're going to produce 15th of June, which is next week, on how to make our airports safe, how to move forward in terms of safe travel, social distancing, hygiene, and what passengers can expect when they're travelling through the airports and indeed on aircraft. So those standards will be very important, and it's good to see the two bodies, the European Centre for Disease Control and EASA, working together on that. They did so previously last year, but I mean, we all know how little travel there was last year. So I mean, I'm not going to repeat everything that's been said already. I think it's a positive move. I think particularly we're going to see for in Ireland. I look forward to getting engagement with other member states outside the European Union. In particular, I'm thinking of the United Kingdom and the US, which would have a lot of travel in this country, to ensure the certificate that we have developed in Europe that can be recognised, and vice versa, because we do have a lot of travel, a lot of families who want to communicate from those two jurisdictions. So on the whole, positive. I look forward to the member states now hopefully agreeing, or recognising that there will be different approaches in different countries, and we have to tread cautiously and strike that balance at this